Hello out there. Today I want to talk a little bit about my Kona. I've owned this car for more than 2 years, about 2.5 years now, and I just want to talk a little bit about the experience that I had, what I like about the car, what I don't like about the car, and these kind of things. So, first of all, like I said, I've owned the car for 2.5 years now. Just in general, I think it's been one of the best cars that I've ever had. Certainly um, the nicest car that I've ever had for like driving experience. Obviously, the advantages of an EV: it's quiet, it's smooth. The all the features that it has, really great. I just love this car. It has a really good size for us. You can see Flash right here. He loves it, riding in the back. Bailey flying back down there. So we have the dogs in the back. We have a dog hammock back there. So yeah, really nice car. So let's talk a little bit about what I don't like at first. So what I don't like too much about the car is the BlueLink app is most of the time really slow. Takes a long time for it to do what it's doing. So that's kind of annoying. It works pretty much all the time, but it is just slow. Also, what I don't like too much, and this is a really small thing actually, the lane keep assist icon in the HUD doesn't change. So when it loses the lanes, you have to look all the way down into the instrument cluster because it doesn't show the status of that in the HUD, in the head-up display. So that is kind of annoying and would be such an easy fix to do. So yeah, I don't know why they didn't think of that. What I don't like too much about either is the charging speed is less than 100 kilowatt. So I think it could be a lot faster. However, I guess it's the age of the car, like design of these things and all that kind of stuff is older, so it's actually not too bad. Could be better though. What I really don't like is the navigation system. It does not let you plan for any charge stops. It just tells you, you're not going to make it to your destination. Search for chargers, and then you can search for chargers along the route, so you can plan ahead. It's just a step-by-step process, which is definitely not necessarily the best way to do it. It doesn't have one pedal driving, so the maximum speed it slows down to is, or the minimum speed it slows down to is a creep, just like in a automatic car. That's the minimum speed. There's nothing slower than that. One thing that's really terrible about this car is the torque steer. It is crazy. So if you accelerate hard, that car goes all over the place. I hear it's much better in the newer New Year models, but in this one it is terrible. The standard Nexon tires are really not the best ones. They are okay, and they are good for long range drives and stuff like that. Especially if you keep the tire pressure on the higher side of where it's recommended, as it is actually really good. But they could definitely be better tires, and the newer models have better tires on there anyways. There's one funny thing with the Blue Link app. When you precondition the car, it will say at some point your climate preconditioning will complete soon. Whatever that means, I have no idea. It's just then, like, is it 3 minutes, 2 minutes? I don't know. So the problem is, if you say, okay, it completes soon, I'm gonna do it again, it doesn't do anything until it actually stopped, but it doesn't let you know when it actually stops. So that's kind of annoying if you want to extend that time. And then two more things: the mode button on the steering wheel here and the star button on the infotainment system. I wish they would be a little bit more configurable than they actually are. The mode button you can't change at all on the steering wheel, but the star button you can configure to some extent, and I wish it would be more. Yeah, but that's pretty much everything I don't like about the car. Let's see, what do I love about the car or like about the car? I mentioned it earlier. I love the size of it. It is just the perfect car size for a couple and a couple dogs. I love how efficient the car is. The electron mileage, if you want to call it that, is just amazing. If you plan a drive, it will always be what you plan, or better actually. It's really nice. Obviously, it's a really smooth drive since it's an EV. Really quiet, no vibrations, no shifting of gears, nothing like that. Road trips are always super relaxing, really nice. I love the the features that the car has. The smart cruise control, the lane keep assist, the heads-up display, the auto high beams are amazing. The forward collision system is really good too. I love the heated and ventilated seats. Those are really cool. The Blue Link, if it works, it is actually really cool. It's just very slow, but that is really cool. Works really nicely. It's always nice and cool when it's hot outside, or you can preheat it remotely. Really, really nice. The 75 kilowatt charging speed, as I mentioned earlier, it could be faster. However, I really never had any issues with it. So, especially at Electrify America chargers, you get really good charging speed most of the time. And the stops there are actually not too bad. They are like between 20 and 30 to 40 minute charges, 20 to 40 minute charges, which is most of the time just the perfect time to get something to eat. And then once you're done with that, you can move on. What I really love about it is the charge port at the front of the car. It is so easy to just pull up to chargers and get going. It is an issue with cars in cold climates like snow and ice. It can clog it up, and then you have problems. It's going to freeze shut, and you're not going to be able to get it open. I had that happen once in a blizzard here in New Mexico, if you can believe it, and I had to use a hairdryer to get it back open. Another really cool thing about the car is the variable regens. It's so easy to set with the pedals on the steering wheel, and the different levels from, like, if you hold it down, the very high regen setting, and then the normal 3, 2 and 1 and 0 with no regen. It's just amazing. Whatever you like, you can just set it there and you're good to go. I like that they do software updates. They can only be applied by dealers other than for the navigation system, which is possible to do it yourself. However, they're not over-the-air updates or anything like that, so plus and minus, I guess. But we had some things changed with that, like for example the brake lights not coming on when you are at a standstill at a light after regen stopping. That's all fixed, so it's nice that they do that too. Come on, Bailey. So yeah, that's what I don't like and what I like about the car. Let's talk a little bit about the expenses that I had with it. That's actually pretty easy. I didn't have any expenses. The only expense I had was actually, let's go this way, guys. The only expense that I had was I had to get one new tire because it was damaged, basically beyond repair. The sidewall was damaged. There was a nail through the sidewall and they couldn't fix it, so that had to be bought new. With that, I had a tire rotation done because that happened to fall into like it was a 10,000 miles or something like that. Bailey, come here. So they rotated the tires at that time as well, and they charged me $24. So I guess all the expenses I had was $24 and a tire. Luckily, I pretty much always had the chance to charge for free, or at work, which is really nice. Other than on road trips, obviously. That was mostly Electrify America, a few EVGos, and I think there was like a Connect something or whatever, I can't remember. So yeah, Electrify America always worked fine, I was never let down by that. There were some issues with chargers, but they always have several chargers at one location, so really no issue at all. Actually, I had one thing with the car pretty early on, and that was way before these battery issues came up. I charged it at a public level 2 charger, 7.2 kilowatt or whatever it is, and after I picked it up, or after I unplugged it, it came up with this check EV battery system light. There was no way to get the car going. However, unplugging or disconnecting the 12 volt battery and reconnecting it fixed the issue, and it never ever happened since. So I don't know, it didn't throw any error messages. I had it checked out by the dealer just for to be safe, but they didn't see anything, no codes, nothing. Oh, I also had the 12 volt battery die on me once. I think it was because I forgot to close the hatch all the way, or it didn't latch all the way, which is an issue sometimes with some of the models. However, there is these little rubber bumpers, you just tighten them up. I had done that before, so I'm pretty sure it was my issue. So the hatch usually closes really good. Oh wow, this is loud. I trickle charged the battery and then it never happened again, so I'm still on my first 12 volt battery. What's the verdict? It's pretty easy. I love the car. It's my first EV ever. I bought it unseen. Unfortunately, it's a 2019. Flash, come here. It's a 2019. It's affected by the battery recall. So I'm in the buyback process. I'm probably only gonna have it for a few more weeks and then it's gonna be gone. I will definitely get another EV. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be an Ioniq 5 if everything works out right. But it's the best car I've ever driven. I love it. I personally can never switch back to an ICE vehicle. There's just no way for me. So yeah, it's a great car, and if it wouldn't be affected by the recall, I would probably drive it for many more years to come. I hope this video was informative for you guys. If you have any questions about the Kona, please let me know. Or comment down below. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Please let me know if you like it. Click the like button, subscribe. Also, I will be doing some videos about solar because we're working on getting a solar system installed at our house. So I'm kind of looking forward to that too. Other than that, again, thank you very much. Have a wonderful day and be safe. Bye.